Good morning. Today's April 28th, 2017.
We're here at the Wyndham Orlando Resort, home of the 2017 FSPA convention.
On today's show, one team shows how a simple competition can transform their program and ignite success.
And we take a look at an inspiring sports broadcast contest that has evolved over time.
Later on, Brent Becerra gives his insight in Brent's bid.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of success here at the FSPA convention, but lately, one team has experienced a major change due to an all-new entity.
Christopher Columbus High School CCNN Live has been competing at FSPA for nearly a decade, but just a few years ago, the new school was exposed to a whole new competitive entity that changed the way they approach journalism and competition overall.
STN is sort of a three-prong approach. We work with students, we work with teachers, and we work with professionals in the industry, and we network all three together.
They feel more validated at STN. Not to say that FSPA isn't a great opportunity for them, because they still definitely learn from them, but I do think that they get the validation from STN and traveling all over the world instead of just always to Orlando. So I think our kids have a better opportunity to do what they learn in class on an everyday basis.
After joining STN in 2014, CCNN has had more success as a program, winning several awards yearly and even taking home the coveted STN Team Contest, Crazy 8, 2 years in a row. And just this year, CCNN took home its first documentary award for Proof of Life, its very first documentary.
One of the things I can credit your school with is using the resources of STN. So your teacher reaches out, the students get involved with STN, and at convention, your students are all involved with the professionals who are on site, talking to them, asking them questions and advice for the future.
Members of CCNN Live attribute their recent success to the community that STN brings together in its annual conventions.
Personally, STN really has pushed me to be better in every way. I've been surrounded by a lot of journalists that are a lot better than me and filmmakers that have this creativity, and just talking to them and getting to experience an entire week with all these other kids that want to do what I'm doing is very motivational.
For FSPN News, I'm Alexander Ramos reporting.
Hey FSPA, I'm David Caserta with your weather for today. It's currently 83 degrees with 13-mile-per-hour winds coming in southeast, so the theme, Ignite, is pretty fitting right now. It looks like we're going to be soaking in the sun for the rest of the convention. Today, as we experience the heat of competition, we're going to have a high of 85 with a low of 77. Tomorrow, you're going to see some slightly lower temperatures as you cool down from your contests with a high of 92 and a low of 71. And as all of us student journalists clear out at the end of the week, we'll see some clouds moving in with a high of 93 and a low of 71. That's all I have for you today, but stick around for more after this commercial break.
Welcome to the Wyndham Orlando Resort, located on International Drive. Both hotel and convention center, it recently transformed itself into this brand new facility, with brand new amenities including an outdoor pool and poolside grill, along with an updated convention center. The Wyndham Orlando Resort, your home away from home, whether for work or play.
Man up! Stop acting like a girl.
Quit being a baby.
Men are told they're not supposed to cry, that women are the emotional ones. But suppressing feelings can lead to mental illness, like depression and even suicide. Let's transform this narrative. If you need help, seek it. And remember, men do cry.
One of the most interesting things to see here in the convention is the evolution of students that arrive here as young middle schoolers, but then leave as fun-loving and mature high school seniors. Brent Pacera tells us more in his segment, Brent's Bit.
FSPA is a place where student journalists can come to Orlando to learn as much as they can about their field. And as new students pour into the convention every year, they're eager to showcase their skills and gain new ones. But how does this professional development affect personal development? This year, there are about 1,300 students at FSPA, and the middle schools make up a decent part of the population. They gain more than just the knowledge of the basics of journalism. They become more outgoing every time they meet someone new, more confident every time their name is called out at an award ceremony, and more resilient every time it isn't. FSPA is the perfect place to look back and chart your personal development. Take me for example. Just last year, I was an amateur competing in only one competition. Just 1 year later, and I've been able to work through 2 days of competition. And it's safe to say that by my senior year, my fellow student journalists will gain the skill, confidence, and maturity necessary to ignite a successful career. Until then, I'm Brent Becerra, signing off.
What's up, FSPA? I'm Raul Medeiros, and let's check out what's trending in social media. You know what this week is? That's right, it's draft week, and it's totally insane. I mean, people are becoming millionaires overnight, and hopefully, we journalists could cover them in the near future. If Kids Rule the World is also hot on Twitter. So what would you do if you ruled the world for one night? Well, if I did, I know what I'd want. I'd want to be on FSPA Hotties, which by the way is also trending here at the convention. The Hotties are back at it again, posting pictures from all over the convention. And hey, you never know, I might be on it next. I think I'm pretty cute, right? Ladies, at me, Raul_Medeiros. Well, that's all I have for you today. See you next time on What's Trending.
Here at the FSPA convention, the only contest that allows students to go and cheer on their teammates has grown and changed over time. Student broadcasters analyze sports topics in a whole new way.
For years, Pardon the Interruption has been one of FSPA's most popular contests, and in their quest to aid student journalists on their path to success, convention officials have transformed the competition.
So welcome to this special FSPA edition of PTI.
First year we did it, it was all at convention. People signed up. We had, I want to say, 28 teams competing.
To see, a sports journalism show, a broadcast show come out on ESPN also, and then all of a sudden be transcended into a competition you have here at FSPA, it's been pretty cool. Especially a lot of the sports journalists that we have here.
But in recent years, the competition has transformed to allow more flexibility and creativity to contestants.
The first year we did it, it was 2 random people from 2 different schools, and we felt that that was unfair because you could be really talented and your partner could be a dud. I think the transformation is it allows students to showcase their best work.
Having my own partner allows me to really make a better connection with my partner and really be able to feed off each other a little better.
And after these transformations, FSPA hopes to continue propelling student broadcasters towards success as they tackle the competition.
Having schools being able to bring in their own people and showcase what they can do on the sports journalism side is great. It opens up a bunch of different branches within journalism, and it gives the school a chance to show off what they know.
As aspiring journalists continue to compete in Pardon the Interruption, student sports broadcasters may continue to see the contest transform as they launch their careers in media. For FSPA News, I'm Joseph Fernandez.
That does it for today's show. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with everything that's happening at FSPA 2017.
From all of us here at FSPA, have a great convention.